Hello everyone, I'm one of the group members from Group 54. My name is Jeremy Peter James from the Chemical Engineering Department. My other group members include Ahmad Izul from the Petroleum Engineering Department, Wan Nasrul Imran, our group leader from the Mechanical Engineering Department, Muhammad Asan Fikri, also from the ME Department, and finally, Narvin Dinesh from the Chemical Engineering Department.
Firstly, the first compartment that will be shown is the combustion chamber. This is where all the burning happens to produce the heat energy required. Next, the combustion chamber is covered in the main frame in order to ensure the fire and heat remains inside the chamber without escaping the environment. On the main frame, there is a main door whereby the user can get access to the combustion chamber to either start the fire or clean up the remain where the fire is put out. There is also a threshold whereby additional rubbish can be put into the combustion compartment. Next up, there is a stove, an oven, and a USB charging port. These three applications will get the heat energy from the combustion compartment and perform their own tasks. These applications are covered with external cover in order to keep the heat within the walls to reduce the amount of energy released to the surrounding. Finally, on the back of the cookstove, there is a chimney that will filter the poisonous smoke produced in the combustion chamber to ensure that the smoke released to the environment is not harmful. In order to use the clean trash cookstove, firstly, we need to collect some amount of rubbish and burn it in the combustion chamber. The burning process can be facilitated with a matchstick or any other thing that can make the trash burn. There is no need to worry about the amount of rubbish, as there is a threshold for the user to add more trash if the fire starts to deplete. The heat that is produced from burning will be transferred to the conductor, which is the copper conductor, via conduction. This copper conductor is used to ensure that the heat generated is not directly transmitted to the application and also to ensure that the heat is evenly distributed among the applications. There are three applications that can be used when the heat energy is transmitted, which are the stove, the oven, and the USB charging port. To use a stove, we simply need to wait for the burning of trash to start and wait for a few minutes for the heat produced to be channeled into the conductor. After it is done, we simply need to turn off the stove with the on and off switch and start using it to cook our food. Users need to practice caution because the stove can become extremely hot due to the continuous source of heat that is produced. Users can also choose to charge their phones using the USB charging port. This is possible with the use of the thermoelectric generator. This generator utilizes the Seebeck effect, which will be explained in detail later. Due to utilizing the Seebeck effect, the cover of the USB charging station can be opened to refill the water if it gets warm. This is a cross-section of the generator to help further illustrate this process. At the top right is the USB component, which is connected to the 4 Peltier models connected in series at the bottom. As the bottom part of the Peltier models gets hotter due to the heat generated from the combustion chamber, and the top remains cold due to the cold water, there will be a temperature difference. This will then generate electricity due to the Seebeck effect, which is the direct energy conversion of heat into voltage potential. An aluminium plating is used to seal the components from getting in contact with water to avoid short circuits from happening. Finally, a twist lock mechanism is located at the bottom so that the users can easily remove the USB charging station to remove the water and refill it. To conclude, after taking into business consideration and of the price of each of the parts that we want, the total amount that we think our product will cost is 155 ringgit. I hope this animation video give more insight to people towards our product and make them willing to buy it. Thank you very much.